These are the black water waste pipes from the heads. The diesel filler pipe you can see on the right hand side there, that's actually an exhaust hose, which is not ideal for a diesel filler pipe. There's some sort of changeover switchy thing so that you can either pump the waste out from the tank or flush the loo direct into the sea or whichever, but all of these pipes absolutely stink to high heaven. They're an old technology. Modern pipes have a special coating that are sort of anti-smell, so these will be replaced at some stage, hopefully quite soon, because it absolutely stinks in here. Say that again.
As those little canvas things that go across the angle.
Angle? Oh,
Right there.
down there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had a rummage through here the other day and I chucked away loads and loads of stuff. So it's a bonus plank, bonus chair plank.
Is that supposed to be a bosun's chair?
Yeah. You can test it out if you want.
I think I'll give that a miss.
So we got anchor balls by the bagful. That's the as far as I can tell, that's the wastewater tank.
Right.
That one there.
For the loo.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's another tank that's here somewhere. I don't actually know how to get into it, how it's in there. There's a plug socket there on twin and earth wiring, which is not nice.
Okay. So not tinned wiring, just normal domestic wiring.
Divine was a bit like this, really.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's for the shore supply, going straight past over the top of the heater. Is that the one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something's a bloody good look at. I can't work out if you can't operate the gears from in there.
Huh. Why would you not be able to?
I don't know. Might end up having to make.
Okay. Hello.
I won't say Lumar.
Is it single glazed that one?
Sorry, say again?
Is that single glazed, is it?
Yeah, there is single glazed, yeah.
Yeah. Right.
I don't know who made the trims, but they're in very poor condition. I can't even see the number.
Shine light. Oh, that one down there.
Yeah, that's a tank.
Oh, that's a separate tank to the other tank.
I don't know what fills it, where it comes from, or anything. I don't even know where the...
Shall I talk to you? Sure it's a tank.
I'm positive it's a tank.
Oh yeah. Tank.
Yeah.
So where the hell does that go?
I don't know.
I'm stuck now. I am stuck.
To give you a push.
Oh God, give us a shove. Oh, I don't know. Come into my boudoir, he said.
Where is that? You can see where it is from the outside of that.
Well, it's underneath the cockpit sole, isn't it? Yeah, because it's just here, isn't it? It's just under there, isn't it? Well, but it's underneath. It's down the centre line. That's what I'm trying.
Down the centre line because the engine is the centre line.
All right, it's further. Okay, further over. All right, so it's over. Oh, God. That's good. It's got a hatch that doesn't actually come off. Helpful. That's a really pointless piece of kit. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's a cuddy hole to nowhere. Okay. It's not in there then. Oh, that's horrible. Yikes, door hitting me in the face. Which one? Could it be? No, because that ends there. What the blazes? No, it definitely. Because that tank definitely ends there.
It's about there. It's about there. And it goes that way. So it's from there to there. It's underneath. It's underneath this bit. It's this shitty thing.
Well, there's
here.
nothing. Well, that's just a pointless cuddy hole. You can't see anything through there. I've just played that game. You've got to twist it as you take it off. Twist the other way. Twist the other way. So there we go. So it's under there. But what could you possibly need a tank for that isn't that one there that we're looking at right now, which is the loo waste. And it definitely ends. It doesn't like go underneath the cockpit sole or anything like that. It definitely ends there.
No, it's got to be under. It's got to be under this bit. It's got to be under this.
That's too high. That's too high.
So
Fuel tank's under that, isn't it?
fuel tank is underneath here.
Yeah.
It's fiberglass, and it's there. And I'm not happy with what they've done with this at all. So basically, this isn't in a moulding that's been bolted on.
Yeah.
And so they wouldn't have got to that at all. So what they've done is they've jigsawed through the bottom of this tank, and then they've jigsawed through the composite of the deck,
Yeah.
which is that thick,
Yeah.
through, and they've left
Not
all
good.
of this exposed,
That's not
which
good.
is not good at all.
No.
So I think we need to dig that out
Oh, God.
and fill that and fiberglass that up. But it's a matter of, I don't like this at all.
Right.
So a matter of whether we cut this out at the same time.
Okay.
So basically cut this out completely,
Yeah.
take this out completely, and
Expose
then
the deck.
expose the deck, and then we can have,
Because some of that's insulation. Because it wasn't it supposed to be like a cool box.
yeah,
So some of that thickness, I guess, is insulation to act as a cool box.
yeah,
Because that sits that the seat of that space is higher than the deck,
can't find my tape measure now.
isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, personally, I'd rather have a floating stool or a fixed stool that swivels out on there, to
Right.
be honest. But if you want to get to that tank sender or that plate at any time, you want something that's easy accessible.
Yeah.
So we could put a nice piece of deck in here that we can either screw down and get to it or whatever.
Yeah.
A hatch if we want to.
Yeah.
But they've crucified this anyway. You've got a fan in here. Oops. You had a fan
There's
in
slightly
there.
less wiring attached to it than it had
got
a
a-
few seconds ago.
You've got a hole through there, a hole through there, and a hole through there.
Yeah, so it's
So-
about as much used as a refrigerator as chocolate fire guard.
Yeah. So
So they've completely knackered the integrity of its original plan?
Yeah, they have
Because
completely.
you've got holes everywhere.
Absolutely, completely knackered it. It's ugly and horrible, and I think a nice swivel out seat there would look nice.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
It can't be grey water. No.
It says wastewater on
Wait,
it.
it says would it be from grey water from the sink?
Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting.
Could it?
That's interesting.
Could it? Because it's
Can
right
you-
behind where that sink is.
That's an interesting point. That's an interesting point, darling.
Okay. That's
I
the
like
first
that.
one for the day, and it's nearly dark.
I like that. Open that door then and see if you can get the camera in there and see what it's
Okay,
thinking.
I need some lighting.
Need some lighting.
It's a bit dark. Be glad we haven't got smelly vision because it absolutely freaking honks in here.
See, I would have thought this went straight outside.
No clues?
No clues.
No clues. Point it over that way.
What's
so
that?
that-
Tap it and that's it there.
Is that it?
I think that's it. I might be it. I'm not entirely sure. Not entirely sure. Let me get my head in there. I need another hand. Can you hold the torch?
Not exactly. No, hang on a minute.
Can you hold it between you? Alright, very nice. I need to get my hand in. Just move back
Can
a
you
bit.
see where the sink waste goes to?
Oh God. What the hell is that?
It's not two words you want to hear.
What on earth is that? The sink waste pipe is a green pipe. It goes through that little mini bulkhead, it comes into there.
Into there.
Yeah.
So it's that green pipe there. Okay.
Yeah, that goes straight out through the side.
Right,
so
it does, yeah.
That doesn't even go anywhere near.
So that's not
The
nothing
tank.
to do with that tank.
But
Right.
it was a good call.
Such a great idea. It was wrong.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Right. Well, if anybody knows what that tank could be, please make a note in the comments. Because we haven't got a Scooby. It's not the waste tank for the loo, and it's not the fuel tank because it's a waste tank. So it can't be any fuel tank, whether it's for the engine or a separate tank for the diesel heater. So what on earth could that possibly be? The galley sink empties out through a sea cup. This sink empties out through a sea cup through there, which it's too dark for you to see right now. So this sink empties out through that sea cup there, and so what else? What other waste could this boat be generating that needs a desperate secret waste tank? It's not full of cannabis.
So, to put it in perspective, it's sort of at this level here. Right.
Alright.
And it's on that line there.
Yeah.
So it's on that line there.
Okay.
And it goes that way at this level. And it is,
So it's got to be behind the head sink.
and it's half an arm further forward. It's an elbow and an arm further forward,
So it's back here somewhere.
which is there.
Doxing. So this is on the lower deck, looking up at. There's going all up there, and this is what our boat is actually stood on right now, which is it's actually, I don't know if you can see, it's actually an old barge with a load of stuff shoved in on top. and a deck on top of that, and that's what all these boats are stood on. And it's quite incredible and scary in equal measure. And then there's another barge over there for the rest of the quay. Look at that. Got to say, it's inventive. Okay, Mr. P, time to go. Cruising my lady parts off now. And this is the boat graveyard that our poor little boat is stuck in. Some quite nice ones. Some just come here to die, really. I think it was Gwenol's fate at one point. Let's hope we rescue her before she kills us.
Yeah, the option is not go for Lumon and go for another type of window.
I bought this hat this morning. Got my hat. That's my hat. New hat this morning. So I went singing with the choir this morning. Promised that we were inside a gazebo, but of course it's Storm Darrow, so they didn't put the gazebo up. So they stood us outside on a very, very windy corner to sing. And luckily it was a Christmas fair that somebody was selling a hat and scarf, and I bought it. And I'm right glad I did.
You'll see where we're going to sail out from.
Yeah, right. So this is the business end of the yard where actually boats come to live. And well, why I'm trying to video this at twilight is just crazy, but
It'll come out better on the camera.
huh?
Probably come out better on the camera.
So Gwenol's back there. Sunset tonight. I'm guessing these are boats expected to sail again.
New ones.
Yeah.
All that Sabbath, like the one's been on for the last couple of weekends. In the morning. I tried to work out if this was Millbrook, Mentor, or Manly down here the other day, but there's no sign on it anymore.
Right. She's one of them, isn't she?
Definitely one of them.
No crests on her anymore, I suppose.
No crest on her anymore.
Yeah.
Fans are in here sometimes.
There's a project there. Oh, bless. Apologies for the terrible light.
Okay.
So Gary and I have spent time on one of these. Gary is a, proper sailor. Me
I've
as
done
a,
away sea boats crew.
me as a baby sailor, I was a sea cadet.
Away sea
That's how we met.
Away ships diver.
But this is one of the training ships that the Navy used.
Yes.
And we became affiliated with one of them, Manly, wasn't it? TS
Millbrook.
Grenville was Manly. There was Manly, Millbrook, and
Mentor.
Mentor. Well, it might have been Mentor. I don't know. And I went off. I went out with a Matlow from Mentor. At least said about that the best. But yeah, so this is one of those for sure. But there's no sign anywhere of what she was, because it's clearly decommissioned. But we've got no idea which one of the three she is. But it looks like she's being used for fishing now, doesn't it? Or something. Goodness,
Boiling or something, I don't know.
goodness knows what she's used for. But yeah, boy laying maybe. Alright, it's too dark to film now. We still haven't resolved the mystery of the tank. It was getting late and getting dark, so we decided to call it a day. But before we went, we've had a wander around the boatyard and let's see what else is around us.